Live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. TikTok's live. Hello, I am Charlie.
And I am Lena. And we are Dark Room Duo.
Also, Shutter Screen Events, wherever it is up there.
This is us. It doesn't say the name, but we are Shutter Screen Events.
Yeah.
Take our word for it.
Yeah. So,
we are live from Hallam Enterprise Showcase.
Showcase.
I can use words.
Yeah, I'm going to pull that to us so that I can actually pick.
Hello.
Yeah. So, what is Hallam Enterprise? Actually, the best thing to start off with.
Yeah. So Hallam Enterprise, it's an opportunity to work for yourself. So if you've got a business idea or a service you'd like to offer people, i.e. freelancer, you get to sign on to this, and you are given a year to sort of grow essentially in business, personally.
So over this year, me and Lena have worked together to make a business. First off, we started with Shutter Screen Events, where we wanted to make like networking-based events and film-based events. We were focusing primarily on film quizzes kind of thing, fun activity-based things. I think long run, would you say film?
It was film festival we want to do.
So that's something that we want to do after this placement is done. Hence, it's done today, so we've got looking forward to the future of doing a possible film festival. Now for Darkroom Duo, being our other kind of channel that we've run, is very based on film-based content, as people that follow Darkroom Duo, i.e. either on YouTube/TikTok up there. It's something that we enjoy doing that are film-based activities.
Yeah, so that'll take you to our YouTube channel where you'll find film review podcasts.
Yeah. We're actually doing a live podcast now, just letting you know that we are live.
Are you
guys? We're part of the film.
We're part of film-based.
We hosted the film quiz an hour ago.
We did a film quiz a while ago. We was talking to one of the people. The showcase is going to have a bunch of people going by the way, so there will be people talking every now and then. So if there are some voices, and we apologize in advance for audio quality, I guess we can't help it. It's a public area, but we have amazing people in today, such as different artists are doing selling their artwork. We've got legit in this room behind us is a mini kind of film festival that we helped set up. We actually did one of our film quizzes in that room. So sorry, were you having a nice chat there?
I was talking about our business.
Yeah, no worries. I filled in everyone the knowledge of where the noise / also that kind of thing. So there'll hopefully be a few more people approaching us in stores. So if I turn away for whatever reason, that's why. So I will focus primarily and but that's no knowledge. So I think. Yeah, we legit did today a quiz, for instance, for in there. That's what I was last.
We wrapped that up. We had a really good turnout.
It was really fun. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. It's something we want to do more of. We're trying to do very much themed, would you say?
Yeah, themed seasonal quizzes. So did you mention our Valentine's quiz?
I did not actually.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
We did a Valentine's quiz circa February time, well, Valentine's Day, essentially. We did it themed around rom-coms, and it was a lovely event, our first public one, which went quite well. So after that, we were talking, and we'll hopefully do possibly a Halloween theme,
possibly horror films,
and then a Christmas theme quiz for Christmas films.
So that's something that we want to do. Possibly even anniversaries, the
Harry Potter, I don't know, 30th anniversary of Harry Potter, or something like that.
Whatever it's at this point. Or even if on May the 4th, a Star Wars theme quiz would be kind of what we'd want to do. That's kind of the in-person events we want to try and do.
Yeah.
But how have you found this placement so far?
I think this placement's been really sort of beneficial. It helped me grow as a person, but also it helped me develop some business acumen, essentially. Because that's not something I ever thought I would sort of develop. It's not something I thought I ever needed. So it's been beneficial. It equipped me with skills that I would definitely be able to implement in the long run. So
Yeah,
for
no.
that, I'm happy.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more. I feel very much the same. Like we've done this project for over the like year in a sense together, but I think genuinely together we've grown.
Yeah.
But also I feel very much separately. There are things that I have learned, kind of thing, and I think it's a mutual kind of feeling, obviously. But yeah, it's been good.
But it's been great. We've grown as people.
Yeah. It's been something great that, like, I mean, this is just like one example, obviously, because there are a few different people on the placement, such as like different artists, for instance, different. Hello, Finley. We're live, actually, if you want to say hi.
Yep.
Do you want to tell the people what your business is?
I'll come and sit in the chair.
Yeah, come sit with us. We'll get
Darkroom
nice
Duo
and
has
cozy.
become Darkroom Trio.
Darkroom
Whoa.
Trio. You have to come in closer if you want to be on the TikTok.
Oh, it's on the. Okay.
Yeah,
There's two.
yeah. I will gently turn it this way, but Lena, you'll have to lean in.
I'll have to lean it in.
Yeah, lean it in.
I hate that.
Right.
Yeah.
So my business, I'm a freelance photographer that sells budget
Ignore.
computers on the side. That's really annoying. Holy shit.
Yeah,
This sells
it's
budget
TikTok.
computers on the side. I do events marketing. I've worked with Sheffield Hallam University, and I've been taking photographs here all day today.
Yeah.
I'm doing free edits for people.
Yeah. So we're taking pictures of like us. Did you take any during our quiz out of curiosity?
No, fair enough.
Sad. But saying that, like, I think we've said business wise, we want to do more of the quizzes. We want you to do more of the photography.
I
So
can do that.
yeah, that's something of what, but that's the benefit of this enterprise is the collaboration throughout has been amazing through different students on this kind of placement, would you say?
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
That's definitely the most fun part. 'Cause it's a bit lame when you're doing it by yourself, but working with other people, it makes it so much more exciting.
Yeah. Would you say there's like a massive variety?
What are people?
Yeah.
I reckon so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely a lot of people within specific, like, areas. Like, there's lots of artists, there's lots of people who make films, but everyone does it in their own way. So, yeah, I think it's fire. It's definitely quite varied.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed over this placement, out of curiosity?
I like the booths, they're quite comfy.
The
I like talking to other people. I like seeing how everyone's doing. They're all doing their own little projects. It gives me ideas. I can help give other people ideas. It's just a nice time, yeah. Seeing how passionate everybody is and how much everyone cares actually about what they're doing.
Yeah. Are you going to miss doing this placement?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's mutual kind of feeling.
100%.
Yeah.
Like even though we're going to be in like final year uni doing our own thing.
Yeah, maybe that's why we'll all miss it, because that sounds rough.
Yeah. It's weird going from like, would you say, like going from almost like a working everyday environment to then going back into an education system.
Yeah,
would you
because
say?
the education's up to us as well. It's up to us to put in that legwork. But I think by doing this placement, I'm definitely going to be a better student than I was before. That's for sure.
I somehow feel a lot more adult and a lot more mature. Strangely enough.
The freedom definitely helps with that. It's like a blessing ultimately.
It's the boredom as well. Like, we're in here like all of the time. You get bored and then you come up with ideas. You mature and grow as a person.
Yeah.
So it's definitely where it's at.
That's great. So what are you planning on doing for the rest of the day at the Enterprise?
Oh, at the Enterprise. I'm probably just going
At
to
the
have a walk
Enterprise,
around, talk to everyone, see how they've been doing things. Because I've done all the photos today. I've posted them all on my Instagram.
Yeah, we've seen a few of them. They're really great.
They're really good.
It took a while.
Yeah.
I'm quite tired.
For something that you like take pictures, edit, and post in like less than like an hour
in the
is
span of-
it's
Yeah,
impressive.
it depends how many I'm putting in chunks. But
Yeah.
it takes out of you, but it's good. It makes it unique. Lots of people, they'll take days to edit.
Yeah.
I'll do it in minutes.
It's impressive. It's impressive. Yeah. Hello. Okay,
Hello.
we've got another person. Would you? Yeah. So we'll turn it this way. Thank you for joining us,
Hi,
Finley.
it's all right, guys.
Finley, go away.
Finley, go away. Careful.
Finley.
Would you like to sit and do a little interview thing with us? You're gonna have to come really close, Lena.
Yes.
So
So we are joined with another person on the Enterprise. This is Lanya.
all right.
Hi.
Say hi, Lanya.
Hi
I'm just
guys, how are you?
Move that out a little bit. There we go. So, what do you do on the placement?
Oh, so you want to ask me a very
Yeah,
interesting
yeah,
question?
yeah.
Yeah. I make mental health like boost planners and journals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just like encrypted for, when you're kind of in that rotting stage.
Yeah.
Can't get out of bed. Been there, done that. All of my friends have been there, done that. But I kind of want to just help it uplift people, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring together like their self-love, self-care, all of that in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember early during this placement, you kind of did little like almost like workshop things where we all got to try a few of the pages in the book, and there was a lot of like organization of like weekly kind of like plans kind of thing. I remember putting in like the survey bit that you did, like that really kind of helped like my organization skills. Kind of
Well,
thing.
I do the organization so you guys don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can people find this book out of curiosity?
So you can
Massively
get it.
sell yourself. Go on.
So you can get this on the risingpaths.com website or even on our Instagrams. We have Insta, TikTok,
Yeah.
Facebook.
When we
LinkedIn.
upload this properly, we'll put it all in the description.
perfect.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that
I love your eyes matching to your hair, I'm just like mesmerized. I'm like, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Have you found overall this placement then?
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed this placement. I definitely think it's made me like progress a lot over time. With that being said as well, I also feel like I've been a bit slow in my own personal head, but I know progress is still progress, and that's what you really have to think about.
Yeah.
Because I think like when you're working with so many people that are in the same like industry and being in the same industry as in like just startups, film, freelancing, you see so many people move on, like carry on.
Yeah.
When you're doing it yourself, it can feel very like you're not moving anywhere and you're not doing anything.
Mhm.
But the main part is like you have to remember that progress is still progress,
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's literally like even if you change one thing every single day, right, like 1% better, by the end of the year, like come on, you're gonna be 365% better than you started off.
Yeah,
That's more
yeah.
than 100%.
Every day is like growth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I feel like my thing is that I always look back and I'm like, oh, I wish I started selling earlier. So many people are interested in it. But at the end of the day, progress is still progress, and it's helping me like make these books so much more better now
Yeah.
through this progress.
It's really what you do, especially on this placement in just the space of a year, has been really inspirational to a lot of people on this placement. I think going forward. Yeah.
Nice. Stop, guys. She's flirting. Love that, guys. I love these babies too. What is it? Like
That's a matcha milk tea. Yeah. I've been needing a drink, doing like the quiz earlier the event, and then now a lot of talking for the rest of this
Yeah,
day.
no, refreshments off screen are important.
Hydrate.
I'm seeing a little piece of hand like being busy all the whole time. Like stay low. Yeah.
Well, out of curiosity, because you do a book, but what do you do in your course at the uni?
Okay, so I do business management and enterprise, and it's all about starting your own business. So we literally go through like different modules that are all about what to do when you need motivation, when you start. Basically, literally just like my book,
Yeah.
but it's just like the talking rather than the physicalness of it. And it's just about how to bring a level like idea from here all the way to actually selling them, going out there and making the action.
That's really cool.
Placement
yeah.
was made for you then, essentially.
In a
It
sense,
literally
yeah.
was.
In a
Yeah.
sense.
You are this placement when you think about it.
She's too nice, guys. She's too nice. Bro, come into the camera. You're too good at this.
I'm just
yeah.
because now I look like a
Like it's 3 and over.
It's like, but yeah, like it's really cool because like that's your course, obviously. For us personally, like we're film students.
Yeah.
we have like
kind of
no
thing.
like background in like
That's great. This is like a holiday for you guys. Like just trying out
in a
something new.
sense,
because
yeah.
this is the most freedom we've like gotten. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it is
Be
quite
hard.
it really shows on this enterprise, no matter what your subject, no matter what the thing is, as
Yeah.
long as you've got like that idea and plan and you can like sell it at the start,
You
the
got this.
people, the mentors here have been so helpful and like
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
like
I think that's what it really comes down to, the people you meet and the impact they have on you.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the rest of this day on this placement?
Well, I gotta go back
Sorry.
to my stall and basically talk to people about my product, work
Yeah,
them through
lovely.
it, lure them.
Obviously, we can't really show it because we've set up our cameras here, but there are a bunch of other stalls that are in today selling their projects. We've got different artists. We've got people there's someone amazing on this thing that sells coffee, for instance, that they've like they're called Equal Grounds. There's also like infusion
Handmade.
solutions that do like
We've tried their drinks. They're nice.
they're so
They're
good,
sick.
honestly, both hot and cold, kind of like different teas and coffees. It's really good. But that's the thing, like it's a really cool kind of like placement where you can be free to do whatever.
Literally.
And
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll let you
I
get
gotta
back
get
to your
outta
stall.
here.
No worries.
I love this interview.
No worries. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Oh, I'll budge over a bit now.
Yeah. Next person that comes needs to come to my side.
Yeah, we'll try and do it where they come to the other side this time. I'll have to tilt the thing. I'm tempted to ask Ella actually if she wants to join.
Hello.
But Ella, we're doing a live. We are live now, so we're recording. Would you like to talk about your business on the live stream?
Go on then. Yeah,
come on over.
Oh.
So we legit just brought up Equal Grounds
To the camera.
So meet the face behind Equal Grounds. Oh, would you mind? Yeah. TikTok needs to catch up. Yeah, so we're on TikTok and YouTube. So
Yeah, if you two wanna.
I'm gonna squish Lena a bit.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what is your name and what's your business?
I am Ella Restel. I'm the owner of Equal Grounds, so it's a hand-roasted coffee company. So I hand-roast coffee beans to order. They're all specialty beans, and the aim is for people to sort of find their perfect cup of coffee, if you will. So, yeah, people reach out to me. I will find them whichever it is that they're looking for.
What kind of
roast
flavors
them.
do you do?
All sorts, whatever people want, I'll get. Most recently, Brazil. Is quite a popular one. People seem to quite like that one. It's the one that I've got right now. Really enjoyable, but I'm happy to go out and find anybody anything that they, if they say I want some from Guatemala, for example, I will go out, find some from Guatemala, roast them for them. So it sort of cuts out, people that are wanting to learn more about coffee who don't necessarily know how to go about the process or want really fresh coffee but haven't got the beans. I'm happy to sort of be the middleman in that thing, get them the beans to try, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The idea, obviously, like I said, is to find the perfect cup of coffee.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, like, why coffee?
I just really like it. To be honest, I just really like coffee. That is literally it. Yeah. I sort of, during lockdown, I started learning a little bit about it, to be honest, because I had time. So I just started, really...
How have you found this placement?
Really useful.
Yeah.
I think without it, I would have never done anything like this.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to run my own business, but without a placement like this, I would have never ever done it.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known what to do. Like, sorry. Because I wouldn't have known what to do.
Yeah.
I'd have struggled to know how to go about setting up a business.
Yeah.
And so
Been a lot of support.
Yeah, 100%. The support has just been incredible. With the knowledge that they've got here between the finance side of it, just the general support side of it, between in all aspects, personally, business related, the support that you get is just incredible. So yeah, 100%. Yeah.
How do you think you're going to move from, with this being, obviously the last day of placement, what's, your next step in a sense?
So the plan next, long term, is to get it trademarked and everything like that, and set up a website. And then long term would be to set up a coffee shop under the Equal Grounds name and have people serving the coffee that I sell and then obviously actually selling it. But straight after placement, obviously I'll go into my final year.
Yeah.
So I think the next stage after that is just to keep on at the pace that I'm going now, make it as people order it, and we'll just go from there, really. Have it as sort of my thing on the side. Hopefully after uni, I can make it more of a focal point, but we'll just see where we end up. So.
That's great. Yeah. So you're very optimistic about the future.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you. Your product is just so good.
Yeah, we've said this before. Your product is nice.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thank you. I work hard on it. I hand make the bags myself. I hand stick everything on and I write it.
I mean, we've seen you work. It's all you.
Yeah. It is the truth.
You are the brand.
Yeah.
So my mother loves your flat white, and she doesn't like anyone's flat white. So
I feel honoured. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That is the logo for Equal Grounds.
I'm wearing it.
How cool is that?
Yes, I also do have it tattooed on my arm.
Yeah,
which
you
is
quite
quite
literally
something.
have it.
Yeah, I have it. So,
Nice.
Yeah. Right, thank you very much.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. We'll let you get back
Good
to your
luck.
stall
Yeah,
so
good
you
luck with
can.
everything, and I will see you whenever I next see you.
Yes. Yeah.
Bye.
Yes. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye, Ella.
Oh, very nice. No worries. Oh. Okay. Oh. So already off the bat, that's 3 different people,
There's 3 different people.
3 different types of businesses. You've got
startup
startup,
and freelance.
freelance, and technically we're film.
Yes.
There are 4 in total. So there's startup, film,
Yeah.
games, and freelance. Is that the one that I didn't say? Or startup?
Startup,
It's-
freelance, games, and film.
Yeah.
It's
them 4.
those strands that are available throughout this placement. So it's split into those 4 categories.
Yeah. So we get a mentor for film-based ones, obviously, but we still interact with all the other. So far, I think in total on this placement this year has been like 50, 60,
It's
around
like
50,
60 on this placement,
Yeah.
which is a decent turnout.
It's a decent turnout. I've already heard from one of the mentors next year is actually going to be like double, probably, kind of level.
Yeah.
So it's promising. This placement for our uni, because we're Sheffield Hallam Uni, for instance, without giving too much information away, I guess. But it's something. This placement's run through our uni, and for something so supportive through the uni / helping us set up a business, especially people like coffee business, somebody who wants to do their own events marketing
And photography.
There are there's different photographers actually on this as well.
Yeah, there are various.
There is a lot of variety and a lot of people.
100%.
No idea is the same idea.
No, it
some
isn't.
regards.
There's always some kind of difference because there are a multitude that are doing the same things but not the same things. But brilliant.
It's nice, But we did actually run a question thing on both Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
If you haven't followed our Instagram or even our YouTube or the TikTok, do, because we want to do these more and we want to promote the enterprise / do more networking stuff. So this will be like a common occurrence, you know. But we ran a few questions from people who. Some of the ones that we've actually been saying to the people who have suddenly just joined. So it's like that level. Yeah. There may be a sudden spike in the noise because somebody else on this placement is a singer. So throughout the day, they have been singing. So if you can hear them, it's them. They are great. They're called Hannah. But it just shows what you can actually do on this placement is there are so many choices. But we'll go through some of the questions that we got on Instagram, for instance. Nice. Some are obviously going to be more based on our business kind of thing. Yeah. Could you maybe move TikTok closer so the mic is picking it up a bit better? Okay, so first question we got, TV or film?
Ooh, I love and hate both because I watch more TV, but I prefer film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's my answer. I can't pick.
I love to binge watch films, like series or anything like that, like franchise wise. Yeah, I think I'm more films than TV. But yeah. Nice. What's your favorite movie genre?
Ooh. I mean, an obvious one for me is Bollywood. Obviously, I can't go wrong. It's a genre I grew up with. It's just one of where I grew up with it, and I rediscovered my love for it as an adult. So I was actually able to get into it for myself, and not just from the influence of my family and friends that I surrounded it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I do love a psychological thriller, rom-com.
I really like. I would say my favorite would either be horror, maybe fantasy, but thrillers are really good.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. One question we got on our Instagram was
first impressions of each other.
First impressions, yeah. So we actually met first year uni
Yeah.
on the film course. So
In the middle of a fire alarm as well.
oh
We
yeah,
had a fire drill, and it was just like, and we would. Well, it was whilst we were doing sound recording. So whilst our headphones are
yeah.
on, and we had to like have microphones, and it just picked up. So we had to do the quietest, most ASMR kind of like, like, and then to hear a, it was crazy.
Yeah.
We
It was-
trauma
it was
bonded.
nice, yeah.
We trauma bonded essentially.
Yeah, I do remember. I don't know if it was the first time we met, but I know we went to Greg's afterwards, and
Yeah.
we just kind of like sat and got to know each other a bit.
Yeah, that's when we got to know each other.
Yeah. I think my first impression of you, I think you were very quiet.
Really?
Truthfully, very honestly, because it's weird saying that now, because over the 3 years, and we now run a business together.
Yeah.
You're definitely not quiet.
No, I'm not. So it surprises me that that's your first impression of me.
But when I first met you, you did give off very like quiet, like trying to get out of your shell vibe.
Yeah.
And I think definitely over like the 2 years on our course, you did that a bit. But I think generally speaking, hate to harp on the fact that it's the placement again, but the placement definitely.
It brought me out of my shell, 100%. It definitely gave me the energy to assert myself, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
My first impression of you, you're a bitch. I'm joking.
Careful.
No, mine was that you were relatively confident. I would say that was my first impression of you. You were like, I don't know, you were very confident. For lack of a better word for confident, you were confident. But like but you were like, I don't know.
Again, that's surprising for me because my confidence was very much, oh, hi, someone on YouTube, hi. My confidence was actually quite like, I think I very much was kind of person where I was like, I need to say hi to someone so that,
yes, Chris.
I need to say hi, or I need to do this now, like rip off the Band-Aid. Otherwise, my confidence will not let me talk to you or anyone, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, I do find that a little bit surprising that you said that, but
Yeah.
I think
Because I did also get like in the back of my mind, I was like, you seem like you have a quiet side, but like considering you were the one that was like, hi, I'm Charlie. It was you that kind of initiated us meeting. So it kind of it gave me the impression that like, okay, like you can talk easily. You present yourself quite confidently. Kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. I actually appreciate that, actually, because I feel I've definitely, my confidence definitely grown, and I think what definitely helps is we have to present a lot, obviously, and we have to be, I mean, we're doing lives, we're doing, like, we have to talk, and we have to, like, do, like, events of where we're, like, presenting and hosting. Something that neither of us are used to.
Thank you for showing up eventually, even though you couldn't come in person.
Yeah, someone on the live said they'd come today, but they couldn't.
They couldn't because they're working.
They're on the live instead of in person. So like,
they're choosing their work that they are paid for.
Yeah,
not here.
Anyway, yeah. Without giving away too much information on who that person is, please come on.
All right.
Either way, but like, what were we talking about before then? Sorry.
The first impressions of
First impressions, yeah. I think other than that, like, I don't know, because like, I mean, obviously, film-wise, you do sound, I do editing, so obviously,
so off the bat we're like opposites.
Yeah,
in that regard.
In some regards, which we have poked fun at a little bit on Dark Cream Duo.
There's a TikTok video we've got.
Yeah, we've got the TikTok video where we're like fighting it out of where like so like I don't know, it's kind of nice like because one, even though we're opposite in that way, we have managed to like connect and you know like work together quite well.
Yeah.
In fact, like, do you remember the first project that we had to do together in film?
Yeah, no, we had to do this. It was a David Lynch inspired project.
Yeah.
Which was quite fun, but like
it was interesting. Yeah.
We got to experiment with all kinds of elements in that film. We experimented, like you experimented with video quite a bit.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
I was heavily edited, kind of thing. Like crazy, like, but it was definitely not like epilepsy friendly.
No,
it was quite flashy and quite kind of thing.
Yeah.
The sounds you created though.
I made a sound out of a blender.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. If our sound teacher found out that we did this, we'd probably get in massive trouble. But we put a microphone hanging over a blender kind of thing and just
No microphones were harmed in the making of that film.
No microphone. Don't worry.
It's fine.
I was about to pat it, but then I realized like that's probably not a smart thing to do.
It was a good, but overall, I think it was quite, super focused.
Other questions on here. I'm just gonna skip that one for a second. Who is the bigger film lover?
I mean, depends. I mean, you know more films than I do.
I think it's strange that it weirds me out on the daily that like I tell Lena about a film that's already been out for like years, and she's like, "What's that film?" And I'm like, "How have you not seen that film? You're on a film course. How have you not seen it?"
I'm sheltered. Okay.
I get. But it's generally speaking, I would say I'm the film lover. You're the TV lover. I guess in a sense. Hi, Rithik. Come on in. And,
this is our mate Rithik.
He is somebody else on the placement who is doing freelance.
Yeah. No, I'm doing film production, but I am freelancing with film production.
Yeah, you're doing kind of both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both hand in hand.
Just shows that on this placement you can do a lot and kind of like buy.
Get in a bit more so you can get in the TikTok one.
Oh, okay. Say less.
Yeah, there we go. Push that way. So how have you found this? Do you mind being on?
No, I love attention. I'm such an attention whore.
Attention seeker.
How have you found this placement?
Really informative, really educational. I feel like I've gained experience that I could never get from anywhere else. It's a very unique experience, and not a lot of places offer something like this. So for me, it was very invaluable, where I got to do stuff on my own terms and learn in the best constructive way. And I got help from people that are more experienced than me to help guide me through that.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
The best thing about this placement is there are a bunch of like businesses, either before here or kind of businesses that come in and kind of like give us information that you wouldn't normally get. So this is always kind of like a great opportunity to learn from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really, as well, like I think each week isn't the same. So your scenario could change, and it's new advice, new circumstances each and every week. So I don't know, one week you might have a business idea, and next week you might think, you know what, I want to change it. Or one week you might be having some drama with a client and you need some advice and help on how to navigate that, so it's really helpful to kind of
but you've got
have
the
that
freedom to kind of do
absolutely
that.
Yeah.
And I think as well, like there's no glass ceiling on your what's the word I'm looking for, there's no like glass ceiling on your growth. You can expand in so many different ways.
There's like no limit.
Absolutely.
The sky is the limit.
It
Quite
is the
literally.
limit. It's it is limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's limitless.
Yeah.
It's limitless.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. Honestly, I would recommend it to anybody. I think it's very tough. I think it's one of those things where if you are someone that's determined and you trust yourself to do it, I would heavily recommend this. But I think also at the same time, it's so easy to just say, you know what, today's a day off, or today I'm gonna stay in bed. And I think if you don't have a certain discipline, then it's very easy to let it slip away, the opportunity.
Yeah.
So I would say to try your best to be as focused as you can be.
Like organized as well.
Yeah. And if any little tips or tricks help you stay focused, like, I don't know, planning out your days or planning out your weeks or, a to-do list, whatever it is, like try and do that just to help you hold yourself accountable.
You've learned that on the placement then?
Yes. I kind of learned as well, like my system previously was not okay.
Yeah.
Like it was organized mess. So I kind of realized
the 2 years like on the what course did you do again?
Digital media production.
Digital media.
So for me, like just in my day-to-day lifestyle, for me, I had a system where I would make like a little to-do list on my phone, and it was chaotic because I set so many tasks that were unreasonable to do in a day.
Yeah.
So I would set like maybe 10 things to do in a day, and I expect myself to do it, but it wouldn't be fair to myself. But then seeing it in a planner, in a 24-hour planner, I got to see how much time I'm actually working with, and to be a bit kinder to myself and just say, you know what, what's the top priority? Get that done today.
Yeah.
And as well as that, I've paired it up with a monthly calendar where if I started a project, I would say to myself, can you accept another one really, or is that
Yeah.
going to take up all your time?
Yeah.
So it allowed me kind of to not lose my head in it and to stay a bit focused and accountable with that.
How do you think that's going to follow? Like, because obviously you're going to go back into final year for uni.
Yeah.
How you've worked over this year?
Yeah.
We've asked a few people before, kind of thing. Do you feel this kind of like, oh, you've had a year out, kind of thing, and now you're going back into education as like either like a step back, or do you feel like you're going
Step
to move forward? Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's a combination for me personally. It's a step forward, but I will be slowing down on my
Yeah.
freelancing.
makes
But I think that's
sense.
needed.
Yeah.
Only because in my circumstance,
You want
I
to
feel
prioritize final year,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
you're getting your grade, obviously.
absolutely. This is the final stretch. This is the
Yeah.
chance where you can make or break it. And for me, I really want to prioritize 70% of that at least into my final year education.
Yeah.
And as well, that stretch of being a student, have fun, enjoy yourself, enjoy those that last year with your mates, whatever it might be. Take up some societies,
Yeah.
For me, I want to just really be a student for that last year. And as well as that, with my business, I said to myself kind of a rule of maybe I might accept one client a month rather than 2 to 5. Because I feel like that way, then it's like I still stretch my muscles of being a businessman, I suppose, and like an entrepreneur. But then at the same time, it's at a manageable rate.
Yeah.
So it's not you're
It's quite
overbearing.
healthy to do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I think it's managing expectations and just allowing yourself that kind of freedom a bit. So I've kind of took that on board.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's my personal case. But I do know other people are continuing to freelance.
It's different for everyone.
Absolutely.
I think the placement has kind of shown for different people.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's different for different people on this placement, obviously. Like, when you think about it, you're getting comfy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my feet
Look at
hurt.
his little leggy leg.
Aw.
This is your little leg.
But yeah, we do. I guess like as like a final question kind of thing. Would you recommend this placement to the next students?
Definitely.
Yes.
I think it's definitely something I would recommend.
We are
We are
live.
live.
You want to say
Yeah.
hi?
You can
Yeah.
say
Say hi
if
to
you
the
want.
camera.
Photography.
Yeah, no, so I would definitely recommend it. I feel like, again, going back to what I was saying before, if you feel like you are up for the challenge and you have this desire to do something that you're passionate about and you just want to try something new, something that as well, like for me, why I wanted to do this is because I personally felt a bit annoyed with lectures and seminars. I don't feel like I was getting stretched or pushed in my sort of discipline enough.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there was a lot of opportunities given to us.
Mhm.
So I decided it's time to make opportunities happen for me.
Yeah.
It's time for me to create that.
Yeah.
So
That's very especially in your.
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't said before, in your photography.
Yeah,
it's massively showed that.
absolutely. Like you
Yeah.
don't get enough on like hands-on experience. And me personally, I'm a very practical learner.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way I would say, like, if you're sick and tired of it too, if you want to kind of get yourself stuck out there, or just give yourself an upper hand before you graduate,
Yeah.
do it. Because you're going to make so many connections, you're going to make money, and you're going to get so much out of it, so much experience and knowledge. So I would recommend it.
That's such
100%.
a positive thing to.
But
That's
yeah.
actually a great way to actually end this live stream.
But yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
It's a-
Thank you so much, Rafik.
such a positive
You can
way.
go away now. Go away.
Okay.
We love him really.
Thank you.
It's okay. You're welcome.
Yeah. But yeah. But that we're gonna conclude our live here.
Yeah, we do actually like. We didn't realize how much this day has been like a big day for us.
100%. Yeah.
I think maybe we'll do another live sometime soon because
Yeah.
we have other questions that we want to do. You can say
You
hi.
can
we're
say
about
hi.
to finish.
Say hi.
Are you sure?
All right, fair
Okay,
enough.
guys.
Oh, he's got stage fright. He can still talk for days though. Come on. Yeah. But we hope you enjoyed this live.
And yeah, this has been I've been Charlie.
And I've been Lena.
Together we are Dark Room Duo.
Yeah.
The TikTok, I know it's on my account, but we're trying to gain Dark Room Duo up so we can do these
Yeah.
lives on there. Obviously, thank you to the people on YouTube, obviously, that are on the Dark Room Duo.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Right
Yeah.
now, it's nice to see you lot on there.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, and we hope to
But
see
yeah.
another one soon.
Hope you have a good day too.
Yeah.
Yeah.